Well, in Venezuela this morning, rescues continue 4 days after deadly back-to-back earthquakes in that region. More than 1,400 people have already been killed, and aftershocks on the ground are complicating some search and rescue efforts. Along with supplies, the U.S. and other nations have sent specialized search and rescue teams to the country, but there are concerns that relief will not reach the areas where it is needed most. Families with missing loved ones say help is being promised, but on the ground, the work is painstakingly slow.
Arriving and just imagine your family is inside and having absolutely no help. It's very sad. Well, we've called on the whole world that can collaborate with Venezuela, it says. Honestly, from the heart, in the name of all of Venezuela, please, we beg you, please help. To the whole world, please help us.
Venezuelan leaders today say tens of thousands of people are still missing and thousands more are hurt. Meanwhile, here at home, a restaurant in St. Paul is stepping up to help people impacted in Venezuela. Right now, donations are pouring in to Kroski restaurant on Wabasha Street. Through the end of today, the business is accepting non-perishable food items, hygiene products, and medical supplies. The restaurant's owner grew up in Venezuela, where many of her loved ones still live. She tells us her childhood home is now rubble.
After this disaster, we're actually realizing how bad the situation is. It's very bad. We lost a lot of people.
The supplies will be sent to Florida tomorrow and loaded onto a ship headed to Venezuela. Ramirez says she plans to host another donation drive in a few weeks as the need for help and supplies continues to grow. This weekend, the U.S. military says it has struck multiple targets in Iran at President Donald Trump's direction after Iran says it hit U.S.-linked targets yesterday. It's now the third day of more military action in the region, including American attacks on Iranian military sites, as both countries accuse one another of violating the ceasefire. Iran now retaliating by striking Bahrain and Kuwait early this morning. The U.S. says it's responding to Iranian drone strikes on a ship in the Strait of Hormuz. In Minneapolis, the Twin Cities Pride Parade will kick off in just a few hours, welcoming in thousands of visitors from across the Midwest. The festivities kick off at 11 o'clock at 3rd and Hennepin, and hundreds of vendors will be out throughout Loring Park. Twin Cities Pride is the state's second largest festival and the biggest free Pride festival in the country, according to organizers. Visitors this weekend say their message of inclusion is critical, especially right now.
Well, for me, it is about pride because I just came out recently, and I lived with a lot of shame most of my life, and the opposite of shame is pride, and here I am. I grew up in an era, in a place in the Midwest where it wasn't acceptable and it wasn't safe, and that kept me from being who I was for a long time.
Today's celebration at Loring Park runs until 6 o'clock. The parade is set to wrap up around 2.